I invite you to imagine all the qualities of an ideal, nurturing being that gives to you all that you long to receive in terms of attention, love, care, appreciation, and respect. If you like, you can already ask yourself if there is a figure that you know from fairy tales, movies, or TV shows, or other stories that embodies these qualities perfectly for you. And let us stick with fantasy for the purposes of this exercise rather than trying to picture a real person. We want to go beyond what is humanly possible and use the power of our imagination. Sit or lie comfortably and close your eyes, or let your gaze rest on something in front of you. Feel the unconditional embrace and support of Mother Earth beneath you. And let go of any tension and surrender into that embrace. Take a few deep breaths if you like. Feel your breath breathing you at the belly or chest, and let yourself be gently rocked and soothed by its natural rhythm. Then picture yourself in a place where you feel safe, at ease, and free. This can be a real or an imaginary place. Settle into that place. What does it feel like in your body to be there? Maybe warmth of the sun on your skin, or a cool breeze, or maybe there's something pleasant to touch. What can you see that is pleasant? Maybe certain colors. What pleasant sounds are there to be heard? Maybe the sound of silence. Is there a pleasant smell? Is there something pleasant to taste? Enjoy being in this place with all your senses, knowing that this place welcomes you and takes joy in you being there. Now you can take a walk, or you can welcome a visitor at this place. You will meet a being with special qualities that I will list, and see what being shows up in your mind's eye. This being understands you and what you've gone through without you having to say a word. It simply knows and understands you deeply. It radiates a deep calm and peace. Nothing can disturb its peace. And from that deep peace comes a strength, unwavering courage and wisdom that is ready to protect you from harm and injustice. This being loves you exactly as you are. It has always loved you and always will. This being exists to support you at any time in your life in the way that you need to be supported. See what image appears in your mind's eye. It could be an image of a fantasy being from stories or movies, or an animal, a spiritual being, or something in nature like a tree or the sunlight, or some other fantasy being, or simply the sense of a benevolent, caring presence. Make sure the image is genuinely supportive and adjust if necessary. Find a place where you can be in its presence. Now take in as much or as little of this love, understanding, strength, and unconditional support as feels comfortable to you right now. Let it be as easy as bathing in the sun. You decide the intensity. If any parts pop up that numb you or tell you that you don't deserve it or make you feel guilty or afraid, ask them to relax on the sidelines for now so that you can see what it feels like to receive genuine love and support. Let yourself bathe in the presence of that being. Nothing to do, simply receive. If you like, you can share something with this being that weighs heavy on your heart. This being listens patiently. If you like, open your heart to wise and loving words or gestures from your wise, compassionate being that would support you in that situation or in your life right now. Simply wait for words or gestures. Your compassionate wise being wants to give you a gift. See what appears in your hands. If the encounter was helpful to you, then know that all the love and wisdom was flowing into you from your wise and compassionate self and through your heart that was open to receiving. This is always available within you if you need it. And if any parts agree to step back earlier, see how they're doing now and thank them for their cooperation. How do you feel right now in your body, heart, and mind? Savor any feelings of having received healthy nurture and allow your experience to be exactly as it was, and allow yourself to be exactly as you are. Take a moment to note down any discoveries, any images, words, and gifts that were supportive. And don't worry if you could only take in a little. Less is more. Go at your own pace, and over time and with repeated practice, it will get easier to let in more. I call this practice the ideal compassionate being or companion or friend, and I invite you to practice it regularly. You can find this practice under my free meditations. My name is Dr. Christine Braehler, and I invite you to visit my website, christinebraehler.com, to find out more about my offerings, including a course for professionals to learn how to integrate self-compassion into clinical practice.